welcome to the Geriatric Millennials. This is Jayme.
And this is Beth.
And we are two oldish, youngish ladies coming at you
with some cat news.
with a cat update. Like, what do I say? Coming at you. Okay. Should we redo that?
No, I like it.
Okay. Beth.
Your cat drama is another freaking level. It's so aggravating.
I sent you
an insane text. Insane text.
And then I sent you a picture of something. And I'm here to tell everyone what those things were. So if anyone has been following along with this cat drama.
The Chronicle of Mittens, yes.
Our cat was catnapped last year without our knowledge, held captive in our neighbor's home for 6 months. The entire time they knew it was our cat. Never said anything to us. Out of the blue, we'd never met these people or knew anything about them. Out of the blue, they show up on our doorsteps telling us that we've been sharing a cat and that she's really sick and they need to take her to the vet and that they need vet information from us. And they knew her name and they knew that she belonged to us. And it was like mind blowing because I was like, what is happening right now? I could not even process it. I was like, this is so weird. Like, what do you mean? Our cat's alive and it's been in your house? Like, you didn't let us know? Anyway, so we've got several episodes since then describing what has been going on. Well, the last Mittens update that I gave you was when I was starting to feel really motivated to advocate for my daughter.
Yes.
And say enough is enough. Like, this isn't on her to have confrontation with the neighbors on a regular basis to fight for her cat or to have interactions with her own cat. And I was feeling like, okay, I really need to step this up because my daughter was upset about the fact that she misses her cat and her cat won't come home because these people keep letting it in their house. And when she went to quote unquote visit her cat, they referred to her cat in front of her as the neighborhood cat and that she can come visit the neighborhood cat anytime. And that was like the straw for me. That was just like, okay, I can't allow this anymore because even though I wanted to avoid the confrontation with them because it's just constant and I don't want to deal with it because I can't control my cat because my cat is going to go and get treats from whoever's going to give it to her.
Yes.
Because she is a cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
A child would do that too. Just saying.
Oh my gosh. So after we had recorded that episode, I had ordered a cat carrier, I think, right?
Yes.
And I think it hadn't quite arrived yet.
Yeah,
it was about to
correct.
arrive. Okay. So picking up where we left off, the cat carrier arrives and I'm like, okay, it is on, right? Go over to their house. And yes, sure enough, our cat is there. And I kindly ask them to please stop letting our cat in their house. And that I need a way to be in communication with them. I said, do you guys have a cell phone number? Because they had given me their home phone number. So I couldn't text it.
Yeah.
So I would call, but it was just, anyway, it was not super helpful.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was like, we really want Mittens to come home. I was like, I plan to I really want her to come home. Like, please, again, I'm asking you to please stop letting her in your house. And they had another cat with them too.
Okay.
This was like a rescue, quote unquote, cat that they found. Okay. But this cat was a kitten at the time. No collar. Seemed to be a stray. According to them, was very
yanked
skinny.
it from little girl's hands while she was walking down the street.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, they have another cat. So then it was kind of like, maybe they're not quite as attached to our cat.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, but I said, like, can you please stop letting our cat in your house? Like I've asked you. And the man was like, oh no, we can't do that. And I said, yes, you can.
Yes.
Like,
why?
yes, you can.
Why couldn't you?
Well, no, now they can't because now they have another cat. I'm like, what? Like, okay. So they couldn't when they didn't have a cat and they can't when they do have a cat. Like, it's because they don't want to. It's because they like my cat and they want
They're selfish
her
jerks
to be with them and cuddle them and whatever. Who knows what twisted things they have in their heads. So anyway, as I'm like, I get my cat and I'm like, I said, do you have a cell phone? They're like, yeah. And I was like, can I please have your phone number? And she's like, oh, well, just give me your phone number and I can text you. And I was like, actually, I've got my phone right here. I'm just going to put your cell phone in it right now. And I'll send you a text right now. And then we'll both have each other's. And she was very hesitant,
I'm sure,
to give me her cell phone. And I was just like, I'm ready. Like, let's do this. So she did. And immediately I started texting them like frequently. Is my cat at your house? Is Mittens there? Have you seen Mittens? Is Mittens at your house right now? Like every day, not all day long, but like in the evening, like when I would want
Mittens
to call
is supposed to
Mittens.
be.
Yes, want to call Mittens. So anyways, fortunately, they responded to text. But before that, when she gave me her cell phone number, she of course sent me a text and was like, I don't check this number very often.
Whatever.
And so like it might take me a while to get back to you if you text me on here. I was like, that's fine. I can knock on your door.
Yeah.
So anyway, I started this campaign of like
Release Mittens.
Persistence.
Yeah.
And so night after night, 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights, 5 nights, I'm like at their house getting Mittens because they keep letting her in their house. And then they don't let me know when she gets there. I have to initiate and be like, is she there?
Psychos.
And then sometimes they're like, no, we haven't seen her. And then they might respond like, oh, she just showed up. Like that happened a couple times. Like, no, she's not. And then like 5 minutes later, they're like, oh, she just showed up. I'm like, you guys, like what?
Just don't let her in.
Also, like she magically showed up like right after I don't know. It's just, I don't trust these people that they're being honest. So after like 5 nights, Mittens starts showing up at our house on her own.
Yeah.
Because she's a cat.
And she's your cat.
And cats are trainable, right?
Yes.
And like every time we get her, we give her treats. We give her treats in the morning before we like open the cat door for her to get out. Just trying to like bribe her, like make sure she knows like you get treats every time you come home, you know? And I got her air tag back on her.
Nice.
And anyway, all of a sudden, like her air tag goes missing and we can't, or sorry, it doesn't go missing. It's like in the same place, but it's not on her. And I'm like, crap. So we didn't know where she was. Anyway, so it kind of made it more challenging to know, like, because sometimes when she was home, we'd be like, oh, like we'd check it and be like, oh, like, let's go get her in the garage now because we know she's home eating.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to text these people and go get her from their house. Anyway, so it's kind of become like this routine of like going and getting her from their house unless she comes on her own, which she was doing. But then they were like letting her in again. Like it's just back and forth. It's just so ridiculous, Beth.
It's so freaking aggravating.
My gosh, it's so aggravating. And so then this air tag, it's like we can't find the air tag. So it was off of her. So I bought a new air tag, a new air tag collar. Anyway, we're like really making an effort, right? Like I'm really trying to like, have her there for my daughter, and my daughter's super happy. And so anyway, on one of these nights, this is like a couple weeks into this like quote unquote routine. I mentioned to them, I'm like, yeah, I got to get a new air tag for her because I need to know where she is and I need her to be home because it's time for her to get her shots. I need to take her into the vet and get her shots. And they're like, oh, okay. Give me the cat. This is at night, like interact with them at their house, at their doorstep or whatever. And by the way, they're extremely cold when I come get the cat. Like they're just like they're not friendly at all. They're like
you again?
Yeah. They're like, oh, like, they won't even say, like, they won't invite me in. Like, they won't be, like, they're just very cold. Okay. Whatever. The next day, I get a text from them. I should just read it. I'm just going to read the text.
Read the text.
And it won't be far down because I am in a regular text relationship with them. Okay. Text message. Mittens has had a rabies shot. We will drop off the paperwork.
Psychos.
I was like, what? Like in my mind, like, wait, what? What do you mean? Like what? Then they call me immediately after the text and I'm just like, hello. And then go into immediate like rant of how they've already taken her to get her shots when they didn't hear from me for however, like for a while. And so they went and they took care of her. And like, at the very least, it will save me some money. And they, they just, blah, blah, blah. Like he just was going on. And I was like, okay, wait. I'm like, you mean the period of time when you had our cat and you knew it was our cat and you didn't let us know? And we didn't know, like we didn't know she was in your house. Like, is that the period of time you're talking about? Like, and he's like, well, I don't want to go. Let's just move forward with how things are now. And, I know it's your cat. That is the first time he's ever admitted that it's our cat. The very first time. Cause he's always referred to her either as her own cat or the neighborhood cat. Anyway, he's like, well, I just need to know, like, when would be a convenient time to drop off the paperwork? And I was like, you can drop it off anytime. Just leave it on my doorstep. Because I wasn't even home.
We don't need to engage.
I was just like kind of in shock and awe. Like, what the heck? This is like after. We've had conversations. We've had interactions. We've said to them, like, this is our daughter's cat. Like, please stop letting her in your house. Like, please, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's our cat. It's very clear. So I get the paperwork. Attached is a note. That note says, when we didn't hear from you since Christmas or something. Because I remember what happened. We went out of town for Christmas. And so we weren't home, like, putting the cat in every single night. And I think that we broke routine. And it was hard to, like, get her back into routine. And I was so fed up with these people. And I just didn't have it in me to have the fight with them. Yeah. The awkward and aggravating and just confrontation with people who are completely unreasonable and like in la la land. I just didn't want to deal with it. And so I kind of just stopped. Yeah. And meanwhile, apparently they had our cat and they took her to the vet. And so anyway, he's like, but didn't let us know, didn't ask, like nothing. Didn't check when her last shots were, like nothing. And then the only reason they even told me that was because I said I was going to take her to get her shots to them, which is actually none of their business or concern, but I had mentioned it. And I know they felt like they had to say something. They had to disclose it for the cat's well-being, like because it's not good for them to get like multiple rabies shots probably too close together. I don't know. That's probably what their concern was.
Yes, absolutely.
And so anyway, so then the paperwork, so they have this like note saying, we took her, at the very least, we saved you some money. And then there's the paperwork from the vet. And on the paperwork from the vet, it says owner. It has their name, their address, like all of that. This was in May of this year.
Trash.
Beth!
I know. They're crazy, Jayme.
I do think they're crazy. Like I'm just like flabbergasted. I'm just like, what is going on with these people's minds? Like, how is this okay? How is this justified in their mind? So yeah, that's the latest. That's the latest update. Oh, also Mittens lost her second air tag.
Jeez, Mittens.
And these dumb air tags, I'm really confused how they work because they keep like bringing us, they say where they are, but then they're not there. And they even bounced around. And I know they connect with iPhones, but they're not connecting with our iPhone. Yeah. And so they're just gone. And I'm like, okay, the AirTag is not going to be the solution. It's not going to work. So I've been trying to research different like cat tracking things. Also, we've been trying to continue to train her, and she is coming around. Like last night, she came just on her own. And so she's been coming on her own a lot more. So anyway, the cat drama continues, but that is the latest. Them taking our cat to the vet to get her shots and acting like they're the owners and having it like,
I told you too. I feel like if your cat is chipped, you need to check that chip to see if they changed the ownership on the chip.
Our cats are not chipped.
Okay.
But maybe we should get them chipped. I don't know.
I just know that I just feel like at every intersection to do the right thing, they do the crappy thing.
Maybe she does have a chip. Maybe if they put a chip in her.
You could see.
What?
Yeah. It's crazy. Anyway.
So like what? I don't know. I don't know what to do differently at this point. I'm just playing the long game now. I've committed to going to their house as much as needed. Fortunately, they have responded to my texts, but I will say if they don't, I will be knocking on their door.
Absolutely.
I mean, I liked your suggestion of making posters and like putting them up around the neighborhood and actually talking to all, because I've also thought about like knocking on everybody's door in our neighborhood, letting them know the situation and letting them know like, if you see our cat, please don't let her in your house. Like,
or saying if you have a cat, be careful of the cat nappers.
Yes.
Because they will take your cat, your child's cat, your young daughter's cat, and hoard it.
And they won't care.
They do not care. I don't know. It's maybe the next time you go over there, you also just take another cat. That's what it is, Jayme. Every time you go there to get Mittens, you drop off another cat. Here's a kitten for you.
Should I do
Here's
that?
a kitten for you. Here's another kitten for you until they have another 100 cats like they had before.
I like this idea.
And then maybe they'll just be like, oh, we're so overwhelmed with kittens. We'll let Mittens go.
Should I do that?
Maybe.
Should I bring them a cat? Should I bring them multiple cats?
I think so.
I bet I could find cats to bring them. I don't want to. I'm just saying. And again, I'm like, I've said to them, get your own cat.
Mm-hmm. And they did.
They did sort of. Another cat,
they just
quote
need
unquote,
more.
came to them. I think they need more.
I think they need more cats.
Yeah. So there it is. There's the update.
If you're enjoying the podcast and would like to support the show, you can share episodes with your friends and family, follow us on Instagram at the Geriatric Millennials, or leave us a positive review and rating, all which help us to grow. Our theme music was created by the Finley Ghost. Check out their latest album now. Thank you so much.